Hi, everybody. In this video, we're going to walk through how to enter a manual contribution of maybe somebody sent a check or they talked to you on the phone and they want to give you a credit card and give you a donation. So this is going to require then you to be logged in to the database, and you're going to enter it directly through the database in a manual way. So to do that, one is you need to look up the donor or add them if they're not there in the database. But I'm going to just assume that this person is in the database. I'm going to look up Casey. Casey just gave me a call, Casey Augustine. So you find their record, and now I'm going to enter their contribution. There is another way of doing it. You can go to contribution, and you can say new contribution. And I'm just going to open this up so you can see that way as well. You can do a new contribution this way, and you can just look up the contributor, the actual person's name. And I could also look up Casey this way, right? Fill it in. And if there's no person here, this way is great, because if they're not here, you could just go right ahead and create a new individual. So both ways that's two ways to get it started. Going to show you, and then you just would enter on this one. So just to show you this way. Since we're here, I'm going to say it's a donation. You enter the amount. Again, here's that campaign. Campaigns are great to use. Maybe it was for my capitalism is collapsing, so that all my efforts, phone calls, whatever, mailings, online contributions, all the other activities are collected to this campaign or connected. And then I would just say complete. When you received it, you can send a receipt if you like, right? Just by clicking that. And then you can say who it's from. And then you can continue putting the date that the receipt was sent. If you did that, you can enter the payment method and you can hit save. Let me show you the other way. If I go this way, I'm just going to cancel this one out. Go back to the other way where we looked up Casey. I like this because maybe you have a different this makes it nicer, especially if it was a credit card too. You can see, you can enter both the manual or a credit card on this other screen. So if I now go to contributions this way, on the contributions tab, now you can see you can record the check or you can submit the credit card. So this gives you, depending on how they came to you, how the money's coming. In this case, the other way is great for checks. This way you have the option for both. So again, if I just want to enter a check, I would do the same thing here. And this one, I'm going to just keep it quick. I'm going to do that donation. You see, it's the same look when you enter the page. I'm going to click it as a donation. Let's say it was a $50 one. Put it to this. And I'm just going to actually add this one here. I'm going to say, yes, the date's received. Yes, I'm going to send a receipt. And that's going to, this way they have a receipt for it. And then I'm going to put the check, and maybe I'm going to say it's a check number, right? Now you can see there's other options, right? But for credit cards, you don't use this way. You only use this if you don't have a payment processor and you need to sort of record that there was a transaction someplace else. But use this area for like cash or check. And here I'm going to just quickly open up a few things. Soft credits is if, let's say that check had another person's name on it and you couldn't read the signature, you can then apply this to another person and put the amount. It's just a soft credit, so it doesn't double count it, but it soft credits that other person in the on the check, right? So if they're partners or something, you're not sure who it came from. And then you can choose to put a type on it. You can see there's honor, memory of, but if it's just a regular, it came in and you're not sure, you could just leave that off. And you can see there's other details you can add to this, like notes if you needed to, right? In this case, maybe it was they wanted to get it to an online contribution page. You can actually, apply it to that, to the online contribution page that maybe you created. So I'm just going to click save, just keeping it simple. Okay. And just note now, so there it is. There's the 50. Just so you can see if it was a credit card, you would click this one, that submit credit card, and same thing, right? You can put in the donation. In this case, because it's a credit card, you can, if they want to do recurring, you can set it up for them. Enter the recurring. Same thing here. looks all the same, and put the credit card information. The billing address is already populated with what they have. You could verify and then click save. And that's how you enter a manual donation that comes in, via mail or through a phone call, with a credit card.